top of the morning. What's good to all my people out there? I'm going to tell y'all what's good. God is. The fact that he took the time out by writing each and every last one of our names down individually in his book of life on today, which means he has a purpose for us to fulfill on today. And I'm praying that you all are grateful enough that God woke you up in the middle of a pandemic going on and chose to give you life on today. You know, like the word says, that not my will be done, but let your will be done. And part of his will was to wake you up this morning. He did his part. Now the question is, are you going to do yours? Something to think about. Well, look, man, today I want to speak to y'all on the subject entitled, Receiving a Word from God for Yourself. Receiving a word from God for yourself. But before I get started, let me introduce myself. I'm sorry. I'm Minister Wilson, hashtag Mr. I'm Living Proof himself in the flesh. And of course, you know, I'm thankful that God gave me life. I just wake up like this and choose and make the decision to be great, because I have a lot to be thankful for. But look, man, when I tell you about receiving a word from God for yourself, the scripture reading that I want to share with you all today is going to come right after I give you a brief testimony. Look, I found myself in the midst of my prayer life, like truly praying a lot throughout my day. For my family, for people across this world, for healing over our land, you know, for safety over everyone. I found myself praying a lot. And you know, a lot of times I ask God, you know, Father God, send me a word from you just for me, to give me peace in my spirit. So yesterday, while I'm at work vacuuming at my second job, I stumbled across a computer screen with a screensaver on the front, which leads me to the scripture that I want to share with you all today to back up the reason why this message was laid on my spirit on today. The scripture reading came out of Lamentations chapter 3 and verse 22. The scripture reads as follows. It says, because of the Lord's great love, we are not consumed, for his compassions never fail. Now tell me that wasn't no on-time word from God right there. But you know that all falls into place from me being where I was supposed to be, staying in contact with who I'm supposed to be in contact with, to receive that word that God had just for me. And when that word came to me just for me, I was able to stand on that word, because that was an on-time word, especially in the midst of the situations that's going on and the fact that God knows my heart better than anybody else. So what a blessing that was. Prayer being answered and a word from God straight out of his scripture. Think about it. So I said all that to say this. In the midst of us being out throughout our day today, stay in contact with God. Talk to him. He knows the desires of your hearts. He knows the answers that you are looking for. But you have to be right where God needs you to be. Fulfilling your purpose. Doing what you're supposed to. And then God will send a word from on high just for you. And then once you do get that word, you'll get that peace that surpasses all understanding. So as a word of encouragement, try not to worry. Try not to fear. I know it's easier said than done, because we have families we care about. We have children we care about. You know, things are changing, but even though things are changing, our God isn't. He's the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. So I'm encouraging you, stay in contact with God. Talk to him a lot throughout your day. Ask God to send him a word from heaven straight to you. And then you take that word, you let it bless you, and then after it bless you, then you go use it as a testimony to share with somebody else so they can start doing the same thing. It's all about following suit, so we all can get them blessings that God got in store for each and every last one of us. So I'm praying you all have a blessed and wonderful day today. If y'all need prayer requests, somebody to chop it over with, holler at your boy. I got y'all, because I'm always about my Father's business. And if God said the same, I'll be back tomorrow with a word from my spirit to yours. But until then, y'all be blessed and be great. God got us. Never forget that.